So hey guys, I know the last time I posted an episode of Inkeater and Imagined, it was 2017, and I know, let's just call it a long creative pause or a 7-year nap. Same thing, right? So the first and only episode back then was about free pizza. Because one universal truth still stands. Life is always better with free pizza. Period. Hardstop can't convince me otherwise. Anyway, that episode is still up, by the way. It's short, it's random, it's 2017 me just vibing, but it holds up. Because honestly, sometimes that's all you need in life. Something free, warm, and covered in cheese. But now it's 2025 and your girl is back, finally hitting the record button and finally pressing upload. And I thought, what a better way to come back than with the second most important life lesson. I know. The shit sandwich. Yeah, that one. We definitely talked about this one on the YouTube channel once, a million years ago. I remember the rant. I remember thinking, wow, that was actually kind of profound in a weird, gross, ick way. And now I can't find that video to save my life. Why? Because past me didn't believe in organizing anything. Like, no playlists, no searchable titles, just vibes. With videos named things like episode maybe final for real -3 or time lapse final 000. Maybe it's the final definitely 00.mpeg4. And so now present me is left scrolling through chaos and yelling into the void going, why? Why did you have to create so many videos? There's well over 1,000 videos on my channel, which I'm like, I'm proud you were that creative, but Jesus, it's a nightmare to search through. Anyway, so now present me is left scrolling through chaos and yelling at the void, wanting to visit past me in a time machine and ask, why did you not label anything? But if you somehow find that original video before I do, you're a frickin' legend, and you're also hired as the chief archivist of Inkeater. The pay is complete trash, but I'll send you stickers. Anyway, let's talk about the shit sandwich, because it's real. So, sometimes in life, and especially in the creative life, it requires you to do stuff you really don't want to do. And, sometimes that stuff takes the form of just shit you gotta put up with in the real world and the daily life. That 9 to 5 you hate, but you need to pay rent, or that commission that you thought was easy money and you now loathe because you've gotten back-to-back texts and emails about how they've changed their mind, but you need to finish it anyway. Or the unglamorous grind behind building something that matters to you, but nobody sees. It's the shit sandwich in life. Sometimes life just hands you a giant shit sandwich, and you have to stomach it, and the stuff tastes awful, and it feels beneath you, and it's the stuff that nobody claps for. And you have to bite down and chew, and once you get through it, you gag a little, not gonna lie, but then you swallow and you say, may I have another? Because, on the other side of that shit sandwich is something that's worth all the bitterness. It's growth, skill, clarity, progress, the good shit. So yeah, I'm gonna give you one piece of advice in life, and that's, no matter what you're going through, no matter what you're dealing with, whatever it is, sometimes you have to eat the shit sandwich to get to the other side, to get to the good shit. So yeah, eat the shit sandwich. This is Inkeater and the Imagined, a podcast about the stuff creatives deal with, but don't always talk about. It's the weird stuff, the stuck stuff, the why am I doing this stuff? And today it's the shit sandwich talk. Sometimes in life we have to do things that we don't want to do, and to get to the things that we do want to do in life, and the fun stuff, and the stuff that excites us. So if you've been hesitating at jumping forward and going and jumping through that hoop, I suggest to you to take a minute and think about it, and just don't think, and just eat the shit sandwich. So, to all my weirdos out there, if you're chewing through something awful right now, keep fucking going. Just keep fucking going. And if you're staring at a soggy, shitty sandwich right now, wondering how you got here, welcome. We've all been there. So, suck it up, Buttercup, because you're in for a wild ride, and just eat the shit sandwich. And come join us on the other side. And remember to always... So I guess the condensed version of this podcast episode, too, is to remember to celebrate the free pizza, eat the shit sandwich, and label your damn files. Anyway, see you next episode, and hopefully sooner than 2032. Bye, guys.